Here's Valanciunas. Knicks win it in overtime, 136-132, as Jalen Brunson scores 55 to lead the way for the Knicks.
The Knicks winning their 7th straight game last night in Washington thanks to Jalen Brunson's double nickel. So time to talk some Knicks basketball. And we are joined now by CP, the Fanchise, the creator of Knicks Fan TV. CP, thank you so much for joining us. How you doing?
Kate, always a pleasure to be on Sports Nation, and first time with you, so thankful for that.
I know, I'm excited. Okay, let's get to it. First things first, we got to talk about Brunson's masterpiece last night. 55 points, and he did that without scoring in the second quarter. 42 after halftime, also added 9 assists. What made him click so well last night?
And that's the captain being a captain. And for once, it's great to hear that the Knicks were on the winning side of a double nickel game and not the losing side as they were with the legend Michael Jordan. But Jalen Brunson, you know what I love about him, Kate, is that right now this season, even though he's averaging a career high in assists, he knows when to turn it on and when to be a playmaker and when to turn it on and be an absolute killer scorer. And that's what he was in Washington in the Knicks win over the Wizards, where, you know, his supporting cast did not have much going. And so Jalen Brunson had to take it into his own hands and go out there and put in work. You saw the footwork, you saw the up and unders, getting to the free throw line and converting on his free throws, 16 of 17, a stat that he was very proud of as well. But as I said, this is what Jalen Brunson does, and he's a leader both on and off the court. Absolutely sensational performance last night.
Captain behavior, as you said. The Knicks have just really hit their stride right now. 7 straight wins, 17-4 in their last 21. They're 3rd best in the conference. What has been the key to this impressive stretch here?
Well, on one hand, you can point to a bit lighter schedule. You know, the month of October and November were not kind to the Knicks, and so they're able to take advantage of lesser opponents. But I also think their chemistry is coming together. Their defense has also been improved. They've been a top 5 defense over the last 10 games, top 5 also in net rating. And so the chemistry is there. You're getting outstanding performances. Jalen Brunson's 55 was notable, but how about Mikal Bridges, 41 points on Christmas Day? And so you have these 4 Knicks who have all scored over 40 points before January 1st. The offense has been absolutely electric. The defense is coming together, and this team is hitting their strides in just the nick of time.
You mentioned Mikal Bridges. Knicks making a couple big trades this offseason. One of those bringing in Karl Anthony Towns, and he's fit in quite well so far. Does it feel like he's kind of the missing piece they need for an even deeper playoff run, maybe to the finals?
Well, there's no question Karl Anthony Towns is playing at an MVP level. And what I love about him, it's not just his shooting efficiency, it's his passing as well, but it's also his gravity, Kate. The way that opponents have to cling to him when Karl Anthony Towns is setting up at the top of the key, that opens up the entire paint for the Knicks to allow Jalen Brunson to operate. Josh Hart has been better for it. Mikal Bridges, who we mentioned, he's leading the league in points off of cutting. OG Anunoby as well. And so that is the impact that Karl Anthony Towns has on this team, and that's why I truly believe he's a legitimate MVP candidate.
Okay, CP, while I ask you this question, I want you to watch this play by Precious Achiuwa, the crazy dunk last night. You are a fan first, so how fun is it to watch this team as they gel and have fun out there doing fun stuff like this on the court?
Welcome back, Precious Achiuwa, and as he says, Queens get the money. I just love it. I love the locker room connection that these guys have with each other. They're playing hard for each other, and they are a united front. I almost jumped out of my seat when I saw this dunk, this poster by Precious Achiuwa, and you see the reaction there by his teammates. It's a beautiful thing when you could win 7 in a row, and these guys are all coming together, winning on the road, and hopefully they get another one back in D.C. on Monday.
Well, yeah, maybe a chance to keep this going. In the Knicks' next 5 games, 3 of them are against teams that are under 500. So what do you think? Can they keep this streak going?
I think they can. I think they will go out and handle business against the Wizards on Monday. They need to get revenge against the Utah Jazz on Wednesday at Madison Square Garden. Knicks having lost to the Jazz on their West Coast road trip. And then things get interesting. You have the return of former Knick Isaiah Hartenstein and a red-hot Oklahoma City Thunder team on Friday night. That is going to be the hottest ticket in sports. They're going to be traveling to OKC for this one. I'm getting my popcorn ready for it. It's going to be a great battle.
What do you think? Are they right there with the top teams in the East?
I think they're there. You have to put Boston up there. The champions definitely deserve their respect in the tier of their own. But right under that, I'm putting the Knicks right there with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Milwaukee Bucks. Those three teams in that second tier, I'm putting the Knicks right up there. They can beat those guys.
All right, CP, hopefully we got a lot more good basketball to look forward to. Thank you so much. Great talking with you today.
Anytime. Have a great week.